Hey, this is Jory Dion here from Universal Electronics. I'm not really sure where this video is going to take me, but I've got a Galaxy Nexus 7 and original first gen 3G iPad. I'd like to talk a little bit about the Apple versus Android, or this tablet, that tablet. There's going to be a lot of app reviews and hardware reviews to come from Universal Electronics, and I'd like you to kind of have a idea where I'm coming from with all of this. Um, I use both of these devices. I've used this for a long time. I'm starting to use this. I also have used a couple other different tablets. I also have the Asus 300T, or the Transformer 300T. My kids now are using this. It's full of kids games and learning stuff and videos and stuff like that. To say Apple versus Android is not really a fair comparison, because it's almost the same argument as Apple versus Windows. Windows and Android is made as an operating system. It's on every single device, and it's made for device manufacturers to put on their hardware. So you've got a trillion pieces of different hardware running on Android and Windows. So they're just software, and Apple is both software and hardware. So it's not really a fair comparison, because they're not the same at all. That being said, they're both pretty much the same. They have they both have app stores for app consumption. You can both stream online, view your photos, and you do all the Facebook and web and documents and all that stuff. But how you do it and how you choose to absorb that content is, really up to your personal preference. I find that my kids have no problem using iPods and iPads and iPhones, and my youngest is, both of my kids started using them under 2 years old, but they can use this now. Use Netflix. I didn't teach them any of that stuff. They just pick it right up. That being said, these can also be used for just about everybody. I don't have the handicap zoom on there, but low vision to read books on these is pretty nice on both of these. So people with harder time seeing can easily view these and not be so dependent on their glasses. I'm going to go into Android here a little bit, and this is like serious web content. Like you can upload, or I'm pretty sure it's uploading up to 20,000 songs to your Google Play library, and it just mirrors your iTunes. So anything that you add to your iTunes is added to your Google Play, and you can access that anywhere on any device that has internet. Like even on this old first gen iPad here, I've got it in pulled up in Safari here. I've got all my music. And this plays out of Safari, and you can just double click and AirPlay this to your Apple TV, or any other AirPlay device you have, as well as Google Documents. You can access all of your Google Documents still just in a web browser. So to say that, oh well, I don't want to use Apple because I really like Android or Google, but everything that is Google is still in here. You can still use Google Maps in the web browser, just the same as you would use Google on a computer. I do find that the app quality in a lot of these the Apple apps seem to be a lot higher quality. That's dependent on the developers, but I have noticed that a lot of apps also do come out for iOS first. Even a lot of the NVIDIA games, even, or not the NVIDIA games, but all the GameLoft games seem to come out first before iOS. Tables may turn on that. There's supposed to be up to over 1 million Android devices a day being activated, and that's just phones. So yeah, that's about it for this video, I think. I love both of these devices and both of these companies. Uh, keep the content coming, keep the innovation coming, and we'll see where it takes us.